Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Tarot Collective. I am RoboMonk. Today we are seeing what messages Spirit has for us. We're going to see how it affects us today, tomorrow, and maybe a little enlightenment of our past. So we have the tarot spread on the left. I have no clue what's going to happen there. We're going to find that out together. And Spirit channeling on the right. I have some different messages from Spirit for this particular channeling, and we are going to see what that is. I also drew out these different artworks to represent those different channelings as well. There's lots of little goodies afterwards, so stick around and let's see what Spirit has in store for us today. All right, let's see what's going on here. We have the Queen of Swords. Independent, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, and direct communication. Wise authority. With this is something that embodies, right? Embodies that clarity, embodies that way of thinking. This could be someone in your life already. This could be someone coming into your life. This could be even someone with a feminine energy that is entering your life in a different way. All right, let's see what this is all about here. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, by the way. We have the Two of Cups, unified love, partnership, attraction, and connection, romantic bond. Venus in Cancer. We have emotional security, bringing unified partnership and deep emotional connection. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is interesting to me because when I was channeling, I got certain messages which will be revealed in good time, but this actually does match up very well. I love when it happens. It happens all the time. I don't know why I'm still surprised, but here I am. And so this Two of Cups, it's talking about this equal give and take, this reciprocity, this way of saying, I honor you and you honor me. I think for some of you, it is going to be more romantic. It's going to be more of a connection that is a strong romantic connection. And it's going to be one that is a healthy connection. The Two of Cups is always, especially upright, is always going to be that healthy attraction and that healthy connection. So whether that be in business, whether that be in romance, whether that be in friendship, it's going to be something that is actually very healthy for you coming up, which is wonderful. You're also going to have this clarity. So if you are a person that has different ways of being, right? Different ways of thinking of the world. And maybe you are more of a creative type. Maybe you are one that is always in imagination, which is a beautiful thing. This Queen of Swords might balance you out with that mental clarity, right? Or maybe more of a coins energy, a pentacles energy might ground you. So there's going to be balance here. There's going to be a way of balancing out who you are. Or if you are this Queen of Swords, then there might be someone else that's going to balance you out in different ways. We're going to find out here. We're going to find out. This is fascinating so far. We have the Sun. We have the Sun. Positivity, fun, warmth, success, vitality, and joy and celebration. All of this is wonderful news here, collective. Wonderful news. So if you have this endeavor that you've been working on, if you have this business that you've been working on, if there's something that is very passionate to you right now, this is Spirit saying, enjoy that. Enjoy that moment. Enjoy that breath of fresh air. Enjoy that new beginning that you're creating for yourself. And for some of you, this is going to be a romantic new beginning. It just is. This is what the cards are saying so far. They could have this Queen of Swords, yeah. They could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. But let's see what else is going on here. The Knight of Wands, yeah. It's that balance. Whether you be the Knight of Wands or they be the Queen of Swords or vice versa, energy, passion, impulsive, adventure, and haste, quite opposite, right? Quite opposite, but together you're able to balance each other out. So where one pushes, the other pulls, and again, vice versa, it's going to equate to this Two of Cups here, where it's this equal reciprocity, and you learn to actually appreciate that from the other person. So they might get you out of the house a little bit more, or you might teach them how to cook at home, right? Or they might teach you this one hobby and you might teach them another hobby. They might show you different movies and you show them different movies. And you start to expand each other's world. You start to actually be able to see the world from their eyes, and they see it from your eyes, and that's very exciting. This could be a friendship, this could be romance. It doesn't have to be romance, but I really am leaning towards a really deep connection here. So answer that in your own way, what speaks to you right now. But this is a definite balance between this Knight of Wands and Queen of Swords. And the Sun here, it just says it's really a beautiful connection. We have the Three of Swords, negative self-talk, releasing pain, optimism, and forgiveness, healing from heartbreak. So a lot of us have here in this collective have gone through a lot. I know that for a fact. And to have this Three of Swords actually come up here, and it is reversed, this is something that is actually pretty good, but not surprising to me. Because I know that in our past, we've had several different relationships that did not go well, did not work out. And we've had either PTSD from that, we've had different ways of thinking of the world from that. We've put up barriers around that. We've done our shadow work to start to heal from that. And Spirit is saying you are healing from that past relationship and you're releasing this pain. It's time to release that pain so you're open to the new beginning. You're open to that sun energy. Because if it's shut out, if you're in a dark room, there's no way for that sun to get in. And to heal is to start to open up the curtains, start to open up the door, start to open up and see how the sun can get into your world. And I feel like you've been doing that actually. With the Three of Swords in reverse, that means that you have been working on that. And I think for some of you, it's been a very long time. And for others, it's maybe a shorter time, but it's still just as tough, right? Just as tough. So I want to applaud you for doing that, for doing the shadow work that you needed to do to heal from where you needed to heal from. And you're just amazing for doing that. You're absolutely amazing for doing that. And that's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So with all of this is still such a fantastic reading. I am even with this Three of Swords in reverse, it's going to be a special bond between this person. We have Temperance again. This is the fourth. Is this the fourth collective reading in a row with Temperance? Check out my others if Temperance speaks to you right now. So we have the Temperance card with this angel, and the angel has the right foot in water, emotion, and the left foot there on land, which is the grounding. And this almost feels like the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Temperance is all about that moderation and balance. So that balancing in whatever you're doing. Let me minimize this. If you are feeling out of whack, if you're feeling off balance, if you're feeling like something is just pushing you to the side and something is just off, know that Spirit is talking all about balance, right? all about balance to find that joy, to heal from your past, and to be able to be open for the future. It's all about balance in this. Temperance, the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords all are equating to each other, which is just fascinating to me. We have the Four of Cups, meditation, contemplation, apathy and missed opportunities, introspection, Moon in Cancer. So with this, there could be some opportunities, if you're not open to them, that might pass you by in the future. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all right? All about the water, all about the emotions. But with this, there might be some love offers, there might be some friendship offers, there might be some business offers that are coming in that are going to be available to you. So if you are still busy healing from your past, one, that's okay. There's never any judgment from you healing in the time that you need to heal. Spirit wanted me to say that. But if you are in that readiness to move forward, then there's going to be some opportunities coming in. And if you are still doing your shadow work, if you're still introspective, if you're still looking down and not at the horizon, you may miss them. You may miss them. So Spirit is saying, keep your eyes open if you're ready. That's simple enough, right? Keep your eyes open if you're ready, because that sunlight is ready to come into your life. That could be another person, that could be another animal, another plant. I always include all of those different things because so much joy is brought by each one of those things. So much joy. I see people light up in gardens. That's not a human. I see people light up in animal shelters. Definitely not human. I see people light up in crowds of humans as well. So all of that is here, right? You may even come across a pet that is very passionate, impulsive, adventurous, right? You may come across a pet that is very calculated, more like cat-like, right? Where they have this precision and they know when to do what. That could be part of this spread as well. And I love how open this can be. But either way, it's going to be a deep connection for you. It's going to be something very, very special for you. And here we have the Five of Pentacles: financial loss, poverty, lack of mindset, and isolation, material hardship. Combines communication with stability, earthly energy, bringing awareness of material loss and financial hardship. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this being connected, let's look back here. These four being connected here are very important because we have apathy, we have focusing on financial or lack, right? Financial loss or lack thereof. We also have healing from the past, and we have temperance. So the only card here that is balancing this out here is this temperance card. And this Three of Swords here is saying, okay, it's time to start to let in that sun. It's time to start to look to the horizon, and it's time to see what your options are out there. Because if we focus on that apathy, not feeling anything, or if we focus on not having enough, then Spirit will always be with you, but Spirit will have less to work with, right? Less to work with. So if you are open to Spirit saying, okay, Spirit, I'm ready for the next whatever it is. Ready for the next human to come into my life. I'm ready for the next animal to come into my life. I'm ready for the next beautiful plant to come into my life. Whatever you're open for, Spirit will provide, but you have to be ready. So, this seems to be just a reminder about if you feel like you're in that spot of the Five of Pentacles, if you feel like you're in that spot of the Four of Cups, Know that you are healing. It may not feel like you have healed that much yet, but know that you are healing. I know some of you have healed and you're open, you're ready. And if you are open and ready, then that sun is going to shine through and actually bring forth an amazing relationship. All right, here we go. Here's the spirit channeling, and here's what I got, and it's not surprising to me at all. This was place your plants accordingly. So separately, right? Evenly. So here you have yourself. Here you have your love. Here you have your shadow work. Interesting. Exactly what we just talked about. So here's yourself, here's your love, and here's your shadow work. They are placed evenly and spaced evenly. With this, know that if you lump it all together, it's not going to work. There won't be enough room for yourself, your love, and your shadow work to grow accordingly. So to have a space for your shadow work, to have a space for yourself, to have a space for your love, your new relationship coming in, will be important. Because if you lump it all together, guess what wins? This apathy and this lack mindset, right? So if you are thinking about welcoming in a new relationship, it's going to be about, okay, what is this new relationship? Let me see what they all are all about. Let me see how I can help them and they can help me. Because it's going to be that reciprocating relationship. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. And quite frankly, you deserve it. You deserve a relationship that is like this. I know it. I feel it. You deserve someone that balances you out. You deserve someone that respects you. You deserve someone that says you are a strong, beautiful person. Because you are. I know it. I'm getting chills right now just saying that. But the fact that you are and you deserve it, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, here kind of looks very similar to the Temperance card, but a little different, right? So we have a maiden that is chained to a tower. And this is more of the mindset of this. And they're just touching the water. This maiden is just touching the water, but can't. Almost. And what's happened is they still have those feelings, that shadow work to be done. That tower that happened in their past is still haunting them. It's still there. It's still present in their daily life. And again, no judgment, but that's what's happening in this card, in this channeling. If you're feeling like this, then think of the Temperance card. Think of the fact that you are healing through this, and the chain is going to break. You will be able to feel emotion again. It won't be this apathy as people are coming into your life, or animals or plants are coming into your life. It won't be this apathy. You'll have this real appreciation because you can feel again. You may have shut off your emotions to actually be able to heal from that past relationship. Very, very, very typical to do. And that's part of our human experience. So if you needed to do that, just know that Spirit is inviting you to feel again. It may be time for that to happen. All right? It may be time for that to happen. I got this little cute scenario in my mind of you meeting somebody while you're shopping. All right? Whether this be at the grocery store or shopping for the holidays, whatever it is, you may meet somebody or an animal, or see a plant, and just say, oh my goodness, this speaks to me. This person speaks to me. I have to know a little bit more about them. Or they may come up to you and feel the same way. So this is definitely reciprocal. It's reciprocated back and forth because of this Two of Cups energy. All right? This Two of Cups energy. And I just see you having conversation after conversation. You may exchange numbers. You may exchange some way of contacting one another. And it really just kicks off. It kicks off from there. All right? So be open and mindful when you're shopping out there. I do see a love attraction, a magnet and a heart, a love attraction coming your way. Now, this is really easy if you are single and you're looking for somebody, right? That's a love attraction. That's a relationship that you want. Now, what if you already have somebody that's special in your life and you aren't looking for that? Well, love means so many different things. We only have, one word for it in the English language, which I think is a travesty. But love can be so many different things coming in. It could be a friendship. It could be an amazing business partner. It could be an amazing opportunity coming towards you, all right? And somebody shows you or introduces you to the right person. That's a type of love. That's a type of way of looking out for another person, right? Out of kindness, showing that kindness and that love towards you. So I want you to run and be with that as well, all right? If you're not looking for a particular person to come into your life. Here we have the direct correlation of the Two of Cups, reciprocal. And I heard matching vibrations between this person and you, or this animal or plant. There's something that's going to be a matching vibration. You speak to each other on a different level, a deeper level. There's some resonance there that is going to make that attraction happen. And you're going to get together and it's going to feel like maybe it was a different life, some kind of special connection. But it's going to be some kind of attraction that you can't shake. And you just know that you're meant to know each other. That's absolutely amazing. Dancing the rhythm of life. I also saw this person doing this as well. It's a beautiful card. I love this. Dancing the rhythm of life. And this person's going to dance with you. Whatever that may look like for you. If you're looking for a romantic lover, then they're going to dance with you in that romantic way. If you're looking for a friend, they will dance with you. Maybe they'll party with you, right? If you're looking for a business partner, they're going to dance through those different ups and downs with you in that rhythm of life. It's going to be amazing. But to have that kind of connection is so rare. This coming through and linking up is very special. Very special. And it's one of those times where you say, you know what? Am I ready? I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for this. And you let Spirit bring that being into your life. Sounds scary, doesn't it? But it doesn't have to be. Breaking the mold. This is going to be a unique relationship here. Very unique relationship. Breaking the mold. When you create something in blacksmithing or anything like that, you fill it up and there's this mold and it actually fills up to this limit and then it shapes it, helps shape that actual metal, or it can be plastic. It doesn't matter what it is, but there's a mold that creates and shapes things, right? When you're creating something. And to break the mold means you can never recreate it again. So when you break the mold on this relationship, it sounds violent, but it's not. It's actually something that's means it's unique. You can never recreate this relationship that you're about to experience. And this relationship is on all levels very special, extremely special. And I'm just excited that you get to experience this, right? It's one of those kinds of relationships. And to actually experience it and have it be so unique to you, that's beautiful. And thank you, Spirit, for bringing into this collective's lives. We also have finally being able to touch water. Yeah, temperance, touching water, temperance, touching water. You're going to finally be able to feel some emotions again. And if you've been able to feel emotions, you're going to feel different emotions than you've had for a while, or maybe even for the first time. When you experience an emotion for the first time, you may think, is that what everybody's talking about? Is this how it feels? And you have this piece of you that's unlocked, and you get to explore that part of you that you didn't even know existed. That person is going to bring that out into you, out of you, right? And it's going to be something that is unique to this relationship, but also it's going to make you even a better person, right? Even more than what you are right now. You're going to look at yourself and say, wow, I've really changed for the better knowing this being in my life. All right. Quite the reading here, collective. I'm very excited for you. This is more than I could have asked for, I'll tell you that. When I go into this, I really don't have any agenda. I want to know what Spirit wants for you. And I love the fact that this unique relationship is coming your way. I'm super excited for you. Let's see what else is down here. We have the angel number guidance 2323, creative expression and communication. Share your talents and ideas with the world confidently. Yes, just like that Knight of Wands, all confidence, right? All creativity. And you can get a lot done just even being that confident walking into a room. Now, even if you are not like that, you can confidently write down something. You can confidently share something and maybe present it in a way that feels comfortable to you. Okay, very good. We have the waning crescent, November 17th, 2025. And this is just the energy of this reading. So if you're seeing it on a different day, no worries. Rest and renewal. The energy is drawing inward, supporting rest, reflection, and spiritual connection. This is a time for meditation, dream work, inner healing, and preparing for the next cycle of growth and manifestation. So that's shadow work, yeah? We have the Ouroboros, ancient Egyptian and Greek, serpent eating its own tail. Usually it's a circle, right? It's in a circle and the head is eating the tail. Ouroboros. Representing the eternal cycles, renewal, and the unity of beginning and end. Symbolizes the eternal return, self-reflection, and the cyclical nature of life and the cosmos. So the fact is, I feel like you're in a new beginning, especially with that sun card there. I think that you have healed or are healing from those past traumas in those relationships. This new relationship is going to feel like a breath of fresh air. It's going to feel like something that you probably have never actually experienced before, or very few times. So this cycle is renewing for you, and it can be scary. Don't worry about it. When your time is right, you'll know when to jump into that water. You'll know when to feel those emotions, and it's going to feel very natural. You won't have to work at it. That's where that vibration, that matching vibration with that being is going to be so important. Spirit animal guide, we have the bat, rebirth, intuition, facing fears. Yes, the bat navigates in complete darkness using inner senses. Trust your intuition and embrace necessary endings. Bat medicine brings courage to face your fears. Navigate by feeling rather than seeing. Navigate by feeling rather than seeing. So if you haven't felt anything in a long time, that means that maybe you've been a little blind to what is around you, like that Four of Cups. And then now that you're allowing yourself to feel something, you can let in that sun energy and that being will walk into your life. That's very deep. Thank you, Spirit, for that revelation. We have the dynamic trinity, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Two water signs with fire create dynamic tension. Your primary energy flows through emotional wisdom. There we go, emotional wisdom again. But passion and action adds an important balance. Again, balance. So you're balancing between that Knight of Wands, that Queen of Swords, and that Temperance, touching that water. This combination creates productive friction between different energies, forcing growth and creativity. This just means things are going to happen. Things are going to happen when you're ready, maybe slightly before you're ready, because that's how Spirit loves to work for whatever reason. It's never in that one moment when you say, okay, Spirit, I'm ready. It's a couple steps before that. And then Spirit whisks you away into whatever's next. But you will be ready. You're going to be just fine. We do have Labradorite, magic, transformation, psychic protection. The stone of magic and transformation, Labradorite, awakens mystical abilities and protects the aura during spiritual work. This iridescent crystal displays flashes of color representing the light within darkness, just like the sun. Labradorite strengthens intuition, enhances psychic abilities, and helps you connect with your higher self. Use Labradorite for psychic development and embracing transformation, especially in this new cycle for you, collective. All right? Wow. That was really, really amazing. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Spirit, for being here today. I'm just excited for you to have this being in your life and just enjoying that relationship, just being in that moment with them and seeing what happens, seeing how your world unfolds. All right. Sending you love, sending you light, and I'll see you next time.